Have you ever wondered how aging changes intimacy and how those changes can actually deepen love? Today, I'm sharing a story that proves intimacy can grow even stronger with time, no matter what challenges arise. Aging is a journey, a process that touches every part of our being, our minds, hearts, and bodies. Yet, there are topics within this journey that often go unspoken, shrouded in discomfort or embarrassment. One such subject is the physical changes men experience as they age, particularly the reduction in penis size and the shifts in intimacy that accompany it. These changes might seem surprising, even taboo, but discussing them openly is crucial. Aging is not a battle to fear or resist. It's a natural chapter in life, full of opportunities to embrace wisdom and growth. Just like every part of the human body, the male anatomy evolves over time. This evolution can bring about feelings of insecurity, confusion, or even disappointment, but it doesn't have to be the end of intimacy or connection. I've learned this firsthand, not just through observation, but through my own relationship. My husband and I have faced these changes together, and in doing so, we've discovered something beautiful. Love and connection aren't defined by youthful energy or physical performance. Instead, they deepen when we adapt, communicate, and embrace each stage of life with openness. Our journey through change. When I was younger, intimacy was tied to excitement, energy, and physical passion. I remember falling in love with my husband, captivated by his confidence and charm. Our early years together were filled with intense passion, the kind you'd expect in a new and vibrant relationship. But as the years passed, our bodies and our approach to intimacy began to change. The first noticeable shift was my husband's reduced firmness during arousal. At first, we thought it was a temporary issue. But over time, it became clear that these changes were here to stay. It wasn't just about firmness. We also noticed a reduction in size, something neither of us had anticipated. For my husband, this change brought on feelings of embarrassment and shame. The man who once exuded confidence now began to avoid intimacy, unsure of how I would feel or react. I could see how deeply it affected him, not just physically but emotionally. Understanding the changes. As I watched my husband struggle, I knew I had to take action, not just for him, but for us. I started researching and learning about these changes. What I discovered was enlightening. The truth is, a decrease in size and firmness with age is entirely normal. The body loses elasticity, blood flow reduces, and hormone levels shift. These are natural processes, not flaws. But here's the key. These changes don't define our capacity for love, pleasure, or intimacy. That night, I decided to address the issue openly. After dinner, I held my husband's hand and reassured him that I understood what he was going through. I told him he had nothing to feel ashamed of. Our love was never about physical perfection. It was about the connection we shared, the bond we had built over decades. Rekindling intimacy through emotional connection. This conversation marked a turning point in our relationship. Together, we shifted our focus from physical performance to emotional intimacy. We explored new ways of expressing love through lingering touches, heartfelt conversations, and moments of vulnerability. We learned that intimacy isn't confined to what happens in the bedroom. It's in the way we listen to each other, the way we care, and the way we make each other feel valued and cherished. Sex became less about reaching a goal and more about enjoying the journey. With no pressure to perform, we discovered new depths of pleasure and connection. Intimacy transformed into something deeper, richer, and more meaningful. Redefining masculinity and confidence. One of the greatest lessons we learned was about redefining masculinity. Society often ties a man's worth to his physical attributes, strength, size, or performance. But true masculinity isn't about these things. It's about how a man loves, cares, and connects with those around him. As my husband embraced this perspective, his confidence returned. Not the superficial confidence of youth, but a grounded, authentic self-assurance. He began to see his body not as a measure of his worth, but as a vessel of experiences and memories. The beauty of aging together. With age, our intimacy continued to evolve. While the frequency of our physical encounters decreased, the quality and meaning behind them grew. Every touch, every kiss carried the weight of years spent loving, learning, and growing together. We also found humor to be a powerful ally. If something didn't go as planned, we laughed, hugged, and continued to enjoy the moment. Life isn't about perfection. It's about embracing imperfections with grace and gratitude. A message to men and couples. For any man or couple navigating these changes, my message is simple: don't fear them. Aging is a natural part of life, and with the right mindset, it can bring incredible growth and fulfillment. Intimacy isn't defined by physical attributes or youthful vigor. It's about presence, connection, and love. By focusing on these deeper aspects, you'll discover a richness that transcends the physical. So let's start a new conversation, one that celebrates aging as a journey of growth and transformation. Remember, your worth isn't determined by size, strength, or performance. It's measured by your capacity to love and be loved, to connect and grow with the people who matter most. At the Stoic root, we believe that every stage of life holds its own unique beauty. Embrace the changes, cherish the moments, and remember, true intimacy begins in the heart.